Hey, friendos, welcome back! Hey, Eben, hey, We will not be playing the defect today. As I promised. I'm just gonna fuck around with Silent. Or whoever I feel like, because there's no rules. Packs of cards to add to your deck. Interesting. Take follow through. I don't know what a pack of... I probably should have just tried it just to see. I don't know what that means. Oh, my goodness, friends. One of my most interesting side effects to the Lexapro that I'm on is that I remember my dreams better, but also my dreams continue. I used to just have repeated dreams, like it would be the same dream every time. Now, I have a dream, it has a plot, and then the next time I sleep, the plot continues. Perhaps not, like, perfectly, but certainly more than I've ever experienced. And I just cannot stop repeatedly dreaming about my grandparents' old house. When I was born, my mother and I lived with them. And I want to start with, like, it wasn't a great house. My grandpa bought it for $10,000 in 1970 something. Literally $10,000. It was built in 1900. It had a dirt floor basement. There was always a leak in the kitchen ceiling that he couldn't ever figure out, but he kept it up really well, and he built, like, this two-sided fireplace between the kitchen and living room by pulling river rocks. He welded this beautiful steel staircase railing down from the kitchen to the back room. And I loved that house when I was little, probably because I had such a poor home life. But I was devastated when they sold it to move here, where I live now. But I cannot stop dreaming about that fucking house. And he sold it to a guy down the street who actually at this point owns most of the block, and the house has just been sitting gently rotting for 20 years now. It has not had the roof done since Gramps last did it, and they moved here in 2003. It has been painted one time, and it used to be this bright, beautiful blue, and now it is gray. And it just looks horrible. It's so terrible, and it's even kind of worse because, well, it's worse for my family because where they lived was, I don't want to say the ghetto because it was kind of the ghetto if the ghetto was rural. It used to be in a railroad junction area that last saw success in the fucking, I don't know, 1700s. So it's this little shit stain on the side of the Mohawk River, and it used to be my grandpa's house, my great-grandma's house, and then my grandpa's sister's house. You know, and then behind, like, the front is a highway, and then the behind is a bunch of blocks of suburban bullshit. Not even suburban bullshit, just a couple blocks of houses, that's it. But, like, it's only 10 minutes away from where I live now, so I pass it now and then. And I just can't stop dreaming about it. And it started off that I was dreaming about, like, having to get my grandparents' stuff out of it before an unspecified time period or something. And then it got to the point where, okay, well, now I can at least get into the backyard and like take care of the rose bushes or something like that. And last night we finally got to like, I'm trying to fix the house. They're exhausting and I don't sleep very well. And I was texting my mother about it today and she's like, I swear if it ever goes back on the market, I'll help you buy it. So that made me feel better. Not that I can afford to buy a second house or that it would be reasonable or that, like, I know that this house had major issues in the 90s when I was last there. It sure hasn't gotten better. So it is going to be, it would be, if it went on the market tomorrow, it would be a gigantic fucking garbage ass money sink. I know that. But I can't stop thinking about the fucking house. Like I am supposed to, like I'm just waiting to be able to get it back. And it's really frustrating. The block equal to all poison. I don't have poison yet. Let's take untouchables for this lie. Omni! Hello for 5 stream streak. But I don't know, man. I know part of it is just my terrible fucked up brain where it's like I have to acquire, fix, and dispose of isn't the right word. Acquire, fix, or properly dispose of all of the things that were my grandparents, because if I don't do that, I didn't love them. So I know that that's a mental problem that I have. But also, it gives me such joy to do that, to like refurbish and to redo and to reimagine. So I can't even tell if this is a bad impulse or not. I mean, of course it's a bad impulse, because who needs 2 houses? And I certainly don't need to buy that one, but... And it's not even relevant, because the guy who owns half the block isn't going to sell any of them until he dies. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we're fine. It is such good brain juice. I just need to, like, get outside. It needs to be spring, so I can just take all of this angst and channel it into moving dirt. Well, I guess let's take Snakebite. I don't know that I love the retain cards in this build, but... I guess. It's supposed to fucking snow again this weekend. I think. Let's see. Oh wow, tomorrow's gonna be almost 40! Then Saturday when we're driving home, it's gonna almost rain, or almost snow again. Oh my god, and then it snows next week. I hate it! Okay, navigating the murky passages, you stumble upon a withered figure working at a small shop. The multitude of shelves are stuffed full of damp scrolls and parchment. Noticing a patron has entered, the scribe shopkeeper snaps to attention and gestures at some implements arranged on a desk. Steady. Well, I guess let's get bloody ink. The scribe carefully picks up the vial filled with a bright red ink and gives it a shake, and then gestures with their own hand a dipping motion. You dip your fingers in the ink, and a jolt of vitality courses through you. Pleased with your reaction, the scribe gives a polite bow and waves you goodbye. Banjo-Kazooie and Ocarina of Time. That sounds... not... That sounds bad. That sounds not good. Alright, neutralize. Then we can do Snakebite, I suppose. And the Kazoo of Time. Sounds very Phantom Hourglass. I forgot to bring water down with me. Alright. 6 damage for each attack already played. Let's take that and hope we get some shivs. I was craving Chinese today. And I got it. And it rocked. The end. Considering I still can't fit into any of my goddamn pants, I should probably not be doing that, but... tasted good. Ooh. Axe deal double damage. Let's take Shadow Step. Ooh. Sexy foot. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Nice. Okay. That works. I'd already forgotten that that turned to double damage. 7 damage at a shiv. Let's take anticipate, actually. Ugh. I don't think I have any cards that I'm dying to upgrade, honestly. So Baker's going back to Scotland in a... I don't know, in a month or two? I'm not sure. Because I said my checking account couldn't handle going anywhere this year. Which is fine. Next year we're gonna go to Ireland. But, oh, sorry. Cat, you're right. There you go. But she asked me... Interesting, he was up on the chair with me a second ago. That is a lung. She asked me if there was anything I wanted her to bring me back. I couldn't really think of anything. Because... really anything that I liked very much, I can either just straight up get here, or I can order. And I thought about it and I was like, if you go to a Marks and Spencer, and you bring me a chocolate bar. The fucking store brand chocolate bars over there are nuts. I mean, they're real chocolate as opposed to whatever the fuck we've got, but it's all I want. They were like no money too. They were like £1 for just a bar of chocolate. It was wonderful. Don't like bouncing flask, and this one just I don't think it's worth it. Yep. I have too many. There's too many swords in this fucking house. No more swords. I literally have a sword hanging on my kitchen wall. Don't make me go get swords. Actually, I'm gonna go get water, and I'm gonna come back with a sword. Okay, I came back with 4 swords. 4 sword adventures. All right. So this one, little Ella let us keep because we found it while we were cleaning out her house. It was in the couch. While we were cleaning out the new house that she bought, that was a shit show disaster, and the people who owned it before left like a shit ton of garbage. You can see that it's not a great... needs some love. So that's been sitting in my office. This is about the length that I like. Kind of a gladius girly. And then we have this one, which is one of Grid's stage combat swords that I'm gonna just absolutely wreck myself with. I don't have a lot of wrist strength, so Grid can do some super hot, like, veiny forearm shit, but unfortunately, I have an RSI, so I can't do that. This is the one that's on my kitchen wall. It's another actual stage combat sword. You can tell because the point looks like that, but it's actually like... it is for stage combat. And then on my kitchen wall, it hangs with this over it, which my old boss gave me for Christmas, which I just think is the funniest fucking shit in the whole wide world. It hangs on a wall hanger just like this in my kitchen. And then this is one of our many nonsense swords. Certainly sharp enough to make you nonsensical. But great for costumes. I don't know why I forget to wear this one for Halloween all the time, but I should put it as part of my witch costume. So, love that one. There are at least a dozen more. I didn't grab the claymore. I'm thinking about it now. The claymore would be really difficult to show in the camera view. You know what? I'm gonna move Sally. The claymore would be really difficult to show in the camera view, but also, I can't reach it. It's got a bunch of shit in front of it, and it's up on a wall in the garage, so I can't, like, get to it without causing myself consternation. Dino just came over, stood on the swords, and did this, like, big back arch stretch thing. Alright. Maybe every time I take a break, I'll have to go get another sword. Yes, Grid's proud of his outlet covers. He 3D printed me a bunch of outlet covers. That one is a splat. You can't see it anymore because I got rid of the camera thing. But he printed me a bunch of outlet covers on the, I forgot what it's called. Grid, what's it called? So they're reflective and rainbow. Micro-etched, holographic, yeah. Okay. But one of them's a splat, one of them's a cat head. I don't remember if there's another shape or if one of... I know one of them's just square. And then upstairs, I spent an unnecessary amount of money buying wood outlet covers. I mean, they were only like $4 a piece, but you don't realize how many outlet covers you have in your house until you start replacing them. And you can either buy ones for 97 cents at Home Depot that are like cigarette nicotine colored, or you can buy ones for $4 a piece, and then you're $50 in and you're going, what the fuck did I just do? While Grid's over there saying, I could have printed these for you, you idiot. But I liked the wood ones, so... oh yeah, maybe. Yep. I don't like them painted. I like wood. Actually, the ones I bought ended up being bamboo. Well, yeah, then I'd have to be able to paint. I can't. Hi. You wanna come up? Come on. Come on. You can jump. There you go. I guess let's take Assassinate. Right, Xeno? I know! And there's one more somewhere. Nice. Take Poison Stab. Listen, I keep telling Grid that, but he won't let me get any more. They're just out there on the street! Actually, I saw like 3 cats unalive on the side of the road today, which made me very sad. I don't like... Well, I like dogs. I like other people's dogs. Which is more than I can say about kids. Dogs just... Your hands get yucky when you pet them. Also, somehow, despite the whole, like, leg over the head thing, cats are still less obnoxious about it when they lick their junk. Dogs, like, slurp. Stop. Like, I don't need that. Could you don't? Also, I don't want to clean up dog shit out of the lawn. Great. There we go. Cats are superior. We have a lot of people. First time you play a power, gain 6 black. Alright. Let's take backstab. Okay. We have a lot of people bring dogs into the office, and some of them are great. And then some of them, people got during COVID, and if people leave them in the office for 2 seconds when they're not there, they just sit there and scream. I'm not even saying bark, I'm saying scream. I think people who get dogs sometimes think that dogs are toddlers instead of pets, and they don't train them properly. But they still insist on taking them anywhere they'd take a toddler. Also, dogs smell worse. Except during that period where all of the boys were peeing on the stove. Zeno, you're not helping. Yeah, cats smell worse specifically. Dogs smell worse in general. Dogs smell worse all the time. Mm-hmm. I like that you don't have to discard a certain number of cards for Shadow Step to be viable. Just, it's whatever. Oh my goodness, Crunk. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Zeno, are you my coping mechanism? No. Anybody have any recommendations for fun shit to do in Syracuse, New York? I'm not supposed to be having fun because I'm supposed to be going to a funeral, but there's time around the funeral part. I would like to hit a bookstore, at least, yes. I think we're also going to try to... We have the Sunday Driver, which is a map of thrift and antique stores. And we never get out west, so we're going to check that out. It's not like we're going to be out there for very long. Alright. Let's take Noxious Fumes. If... Jeez! Go this way. Alright, we'll start with Noxious Fumes. We will block and then do a smack. Do a neutralize and then just 3 strikes because you're not gonna hit me. So, you know, you can't just lay on my arm. I need that. That's true! I have been to a Wegmans one time, and I have to say I really, really love their chocolate chip cookies. Actually, I think the last time I went to a Wegmans was when I was around Syracuse. Technically, we're going to Liverpool, but close. I guess let's take Ricochet, because I don't have any Sly. Start with some Noxious Fumes, and then smack, smack. Good enough. It's Hannaford. And I have to say, I like Hannaford. I also like Market 32. And Market 32 is local. I have been in the same room as most of the Golub family. It's their donors. Oh yes, East, sorry. I was just like, yeah! Yeah, I've heard that one before. I grabbed a votive candle before I started streaming, because I like having candle going when I stream sometimes. But it's a really old one, and now my fingers smell like Yankee Candle from 1997. I don't like any of these. Flame. So beautiful. So powerful. Not arsoning my own house. Do a neutralize to you. I'm allergic to something on my desk, because for the last 2 nights my wrist has started itching really bad when I've been streaming. It's just sitting on my desk. Taking venom. Okay. Perfect. Right, Zeno? Can you move to this other chair, maybe? Thank you. I don't think you really appreciated me putting you there, but that's okay. Nope. Hope I don't want you back, actually. I know. No. I'm so mean. Mama is terrible. Let's take the hunt for now. Let's take deadly poison and leave. Aroma of chaos. Upon trudging through a thick underbrush and making it into a clearing, you're hit with an unplaceable nostalgia. A mix of floral scents, putrid decay, and something else entirely. The scent grows stronger with each step, and you feel as though the world around you is warping and twisting. Overcome with a sense of shifting chaos, you begin to lose your sense of self. Resisting the temptation to give in, you climb atop a tree where the aroma doesn't reach, but its effects claw at your mind. Maintaining control is difficult. You tether your thoughts to your core principles. Hunt, prove, belong. The aroma subsides. I don't know that that was necessarily worth a strength potion, but... Alright, we can do noxious fumes. And then I guess ricochet. I do miss the splitting slimes from the first one. Never thought I'd say that. Ooh, let's take up my sleeve. And then... I don't want any of those. Okay, I have to kill this guy first. 'Cause he's a pain in the ass. Deadly poison on you. Oh, we might as well do up my sleeve. Please die. Alright, Infinite Blades is great, and then... I don't want another one of these. Maybe let's take Flick Flack. It's pretty usable even if we don't get it Sly. That was cute. I'm sorry I didn't read that one out loud. I should have. Alright, ouch. Oh, that counted as a discard. Yeah, right. Interesting. Let's definitely take Poison Stab. Oh, nice. Now we definitely need to heal. I say as I almost click on the wrong one. Noxious Fumes. Neutralize. Infinite Blades. Really don't want to take 12 damage, but I guess I don't really have a choice. I don't know that we're gonna make it. Again. Oof. Wow. Okay. Somehow. Oh, in your exhaust pile. Oh. Not your discard pile, your exhaust pile. Oh. Oh. I feel like Radiant Pearl sounds really nice. Glass Eye sounds good too. I kind of... like Glass Eye. Slice. Well... another Infinite Blade. And then... I guess we can take Flechettes. Take Fan of Knives. We're kind of leaning into the shivs, I guess, so let's take Fan of Knives. I want to be able to smith. Oh crap, I forgot. Oh, I can't reach them. You know, I've never tried to play a normal attack on myself. Okay, I can't. Probably should have taken the shiv, but... a little better on damage anyway. Good night. Oh crap, I should have hit that other defend. Oh well. My fault for not reading. Big cloak and dagger. These are great together. Can I afford both of them? I can. Nice. 1 penny left. Wow, this is a lot of hurt. Dying again. Son of a bitch! Like, I always just do worse the more I play. I don't love the underdog. I like starting every combat with 1 strength, though. Okay, poison stab right off the bat. Thank you. Stop making me beg for it. Blade Dance. Hello. Whoops. That's okay. I still love catching tadpoles. I feel like I'm never gonna grow out of that. Take us some noxious fumes. That's okay, we can lose the shackling potion. What do we want? That's a fucking scrub daddy. There's a scrub daddy on abrasive, on the abrasive card. What the fuck? I want it. But I want Venom more. Let's immediately, smith that. Wait. Can I not upgrade in Venom? Was it already in Venom Plus and I didn't notice? Oh, it is. Oh, I thought that brought it down to 1, but I guess not. Oh well. Well, I guess I didn't need to do defend if I was just gonna kill it outright. Take anticipate. Get some decks up in there. God, they're even marketing streaming services to snakes? Jesus! Alright, we can do anticipate, and then defend, and then blade dance. And survivor. I could have done strike, but I don't want to take any damage. None any. Take slice. All right. Neutralize. And then our defend. I don't like that blade dance is exhaust. Do envenom and noxious fumes and then slice. Ah, damn it. Oh, that was a waste. Bit my lip earlier, and I'm mad about it. Oh, Grid, the fan is happening now. I'm gonna record it. Motherfucker, it stopped. Just kidding. Let's take Ricochet just because we don't have any Sly. I really like to have a Sly when we have Survivor. Sorry, Grid. It doesn't come through, though. Like, it doesn't even trigger the mic. I got a pretty good sound guy. It's like he's a professional. I'm sorry I make that joke every time. Oh, motherfucker. Sucks. Shit. Well, I just fucked myself. perfect, Omni. That'll do also, you know. That's fine. Let's take Strangle. Just like, I just want to know. Is it actually fun? Like, it doesn't sound fun. And there are a lot of things that don't necessarily sound fun that I can understand the funness of, you know? Getting a good full-handed smack on the ass, like, I can understand that being painful and also fun. I don't know, man. Oh, let's take Outbreak. We need some heals. And immediately we're gonna do another elite. Great. Sure, let's set ourselves up with Envenom. It's not too bad. Ugh, I don't want to take all that damage. Ah. Didn't notice him. Both of them are gone. Maybe because I have my feet up on Link's chair. What if it just starts going off for nothing? Like, then we know we have ghosts, and I don't know that we need that, actually. I don't think we're gonna make it through this elite. Well, yeah, but sometimes the face cam moves like we have ghosts. Oh, come on, am I dead already? Son of a bitch. Oh, just kidding. We're fine. For now. I think I'm dead now. Oh! Kidding. I play this game like I look at my checking account, which is I vastly overestimate how much I'm spending and vastly underestimate how much I'm making. Let's get another outbreak. Nice. Yeah, the shivs plus the envenom. I'm sorry, the shivs plus the envenom plus the... What is it? Outbreak. Is potentially stupid. If it gets set up right. Nice. Oof. Accelerant is gonna be dumb. Let's take very hot cocoa. Have a good chunk of money now. I already forgot I had 4 additional energy, so I didn't play that as well as I could have. Do envenom and then accelerant. I've already got an outbreak. Let's take Piercing Whale. We need a little help with cutting down damage. Take Gremlin Horn, and then, maybe Knife Trap? Wow, Rolling Boulder. It's kind of crazy. Fuck, I screwed that up. Damn it. Really didn't want to take that much damage. Perfect. Take Mirage. That's gonna be useful. Starting to get useful. But if the cards don't show up in the absolute order that I need them in, they just, it's not... Motherfucker. Wow, that sucked. Well, the only thing we can do is rest. Eh. That was a pretty good first turn. Right, we can do accelerant, and we have time to do noxious fumes. No reason to do barrage. Leave it at that, so we don't take any more damage. Take deflect. I wanted another blade dance, but... I don't feel like this is worth it. It's pretty expensive. Love the red mask. Okay. Noxious fumes, envenom, outbreak, accelerant. Reflect. Survivor. And turned. It definitely feels better to waste all of your energy on defense when you've got a nice little cushion of poison going on. God, I love shivs with Envenom. I don't want to take Backstab this time because I'm not using all my energy as it is, and that's going to take away a card with an energy on it. Let's take Poison Stab. Choose any number of options at rest sites? That's wild! I wish I'd had that earlier. Let's take Abrasive. I should have still taken that. Oh well. Oof. Apply poison, not trigger poison. Okay. How about we upgrade Knife Trap? We can do Defend, and then we can do Accelerant, and then we can do Blade Dance. Okay, let's do Envenom and Piercing Wail. I've fucked up. Yep. Man, we were doing so good. The blight stopped consuming. The ground, dry and brittle, begins to moisten. The clouds around the spire douse the lands. The sunlight pierces through newly formed cracks in the clouds. It has been done. Someone has slain the spire. Man, there are so many potions. Yeah, this is adorable. And honestly, I think a great use of placeholder art. Right. And honestly, it also gets me interested. It's small, but it's numerous. So it would have taken a lot of time to make art for all of those pieces, especially how they're tied into the story. They just bought themselves a lot of time. Second, it still works at conveying the idea. And then also, it gets me excited to see what it's going to be, because it's not impacting my appreciation of the game, and it's not slop. And honestly, it's kind of cute. And like, I don't love that so many games are coming out in early access at this point. I don't know. I can't really articulate why, because I'm not obligated to buy them. But if you're putting out a game that is not finished, and you have to have something be a placeholder, I feel like that is a very deft place to hold. Sorry. Really? Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I guess it kind of gets sold as like, be a part of the game's development. But like, I don't want to be. That's why I don't make games. I want to buy a game and then play it. And I want the game to be done. I'm not gonna message the devs when I don't like something. I don't think every piece of art needs to be built with input from its community. I haven't even considered what you guys are saying. Probably because I don't buy or notice or care about a lot of games in early access. Also because I can't read. Sorry, I went in my brain from early access to sequels, because I was thinking about this one, and then I was thinking about Hades 2, which I also have not picked up yet. And then I was thinking about Silksong, and I'm just so sad that I don't like Silksong. I feel like a bad gamer. I don't know that I'd say Silksong was bad. And I think there were bad decisions made in it. I don't think that makes it a bad game. Well, what other games were good that I didn't finish? Right, Omni. I'm scared to play Hades 2. What if I don't like it? I did, out of pure spite. Actually, I just kept making enough forward progress that I didn't... Actually, you know what? I don't remember how much I longed to give up. I did greatly long to give up, but there are a lot of things that I will do specifically out of spite directed at you. Not everything. I'm not playing more Final Fantasy. Well, that did something, I guess. This is just dragging. I think I need to go upstairs and rinse out my eyeball. I think there is something in my eyeball. I can get another sword. Well, let's take up my sleeve, because I really do like up my sleeve. Alright, be right back. I feel like we just need to take the image mask off of just this scene. So I've got, well, I don't think this is a sword. I've got this. Well, I say I. Grid's got this. Is this a Star Trek thing? Yeah. Or is it I forgot what thing this is. One's wild. Oh. Curved the other way? How would you even... Sting. Whatever, I don't care. And then this one's mine. Perfect, perfect, weight for me, which is none. None weight. My little foil. We have a pair of fencing foils upstairs with rubber tips. Theoretically, Grid was going to teach me sword fighting, but at that point we lived in an apartment complex, and it's kind of awkward to learn how to sword fight in a parking lot that other people have access to. Also, my teacher wasn't very, my teacher wasn't mean enough, so he didn't make me come to class. Okay. And there are still more swords. And then, after that, there's knives. We have one of the girls that works at the theater. She's teeny tiny. She's like really little. Very short, also very petite. And she's very spicy. I love her. She has no time for any of Grid's shit. Tries to fuck with him all the time. I love her. And I keep telling her, I'm just like, I need to buy you a knife. I really need to buy you a knife because I want you as a person to have a knife. And if that leads to my boyfriend getting stabbed a little bit, like, hot. That's great. Awesome. Grid, you are such a nerd. I love you. Was I right, though? Was that Star Trek? Yay! You know, I can say more smarter things about a lot of the blades that we have, but when I'm on camera, I just panic and forget that I know anything, so I'm not going to tell you what any of the rest of them are called. Because what if I'm wrong on the internet? That's never happened before, and it can never happen. Oh, I didn't realize it, like, jizzed all over itself. Dagger spray. Oh, I want pen nib. Take Outbreak. And play Dance because it's cheap. Okay. Just want my hair to get a little longer. I know I just had her cut all the top of it so it's all shaggy, but... Yeah. Oh, Chronicles of Riddick. Okay. My god, this is so painful. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So let's take Omni Slice. And Zeno immediately sits down on it. Great. Good. No, I've never seen Riddick. Please give me good cards. I never trust a single card transform. It's just, it never gives me what I want, so. I don't take any damage! No, you never made me watch it. No, I have other things on my list, okay? I want to see that movie that Tim Curry was in, where he was the red guy. No. Where he was the red guy. Not the red herring guy. Actually, never seen that either. Legend, I think. Guy that runs Double Fine. Okay, good. Wow, already? Guess it's Thursday. The funeral we're going to this weekend was a friend of the theater. He was a musician in the local area, and he worked for the theater for a lot of shows. And Grid worked with him before even he worked here at a different theater. So one of my coworkers pulled a bunch of archival photos the other day so that we can put them on a thumb drive. Initially, my idea was just that we'd put them on a thumb drive and give them to his mother, but Grid had the extension idea of, why don't we get one of those digital photo frames and we can load them onto the photo frame. Hate it when I have so many cards that I can't use. I can't use this, though. Nope. Huh. Interesting that they give me that if I can't use it in there. Like, why am I increasing the amount of turns that I'm playing right now? Alright. You like bullet time? Hey, Dev! No! I'm not! We pulled out a lot of swords today, though. Just, you know, for reasons. Remove from your deck after 5 combats. That's not bad. I get so upset when we meet this bird when I haven't found the egg. Whoops. Did that in the wrong order. Nice. And then... well, let's do dagger spray. Ooh, I love that. I love Mummified Hand. That's a good card. What should I do? Well, we can, let's rest this time. And smith at the next one. Well, I'm glad I rested first. Ah, God, I love bullet time. Nice. I don't think that's necessary, actually. and I need some different cards. Nice. Sorry, I've apparently just stopped explaining what I'm doing. We neutralize you. Then we throw the defend, we can do a poison stab, and then one more slice. Neutralize you again. We do survivor. Poison stab, and that's it. Piercing Whale is probably good. That's come in clutch a lot. I don't think we're gonna make another elite right now, so let's do regular. Hit this hand with bullet time. I don't want to do Piercing Whale, because we don't need it. And it will exhaust. Oh, fuck you. Ah, shit, I did that bad. Oh well. I mean, I guess I'll take another slice because it's free, but... not what I want. Did 50 damage, that's pretty good. Ow. Alright, we definitely need to anticipate and then defend. Which still isn't great. I don't know that we're gonna make this one either. Nope. Wait, what? Well, now we're dead. Oh well. That's alright. Alright, friends. I'm gonna go upstairs and wait for Good to come home. That sounds really sad. I'm gonna go upstairs and grab the couch before he comes home. There we go. That sounds better. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I won't see you tomorrow. I'll be in Syracuse, but I will be back Saturday afternoon, so I'll see you Saturday night, and we will play some Effect. Have a good night, friendos.